Hi everyone, welcome back to the podcast. Today we are discussing something exciting, a new feature that's becoming increasingly important for businesses, teams, and even clients that are trying to manage information faster and more efficiently. We are talking about the new Q&A feature and how it's transforming communication and collaboration. Today, we are joined by Harshita, who works closely on collaboration workflows, operational coordination, and client communication management across high stake business processes. Great to have you here, Harshita.
Hey, thank you, Gunika, and excited to be the part of this discussion because this feature genuinely solves real operational challenges business faces every day.
So, Harshita, before we talk about the feature itself, what problem were businesses facing that made something like this so necessary?
Yes, absolutely. One of the biggest challenges during transactions, audit, due diligence, IPO preparation, or even internal projects is handling endless questions across emails, phone calls, team chats, spreadsheets, and many more. And different teams are involving to asking questions one after another. So that responses delays, tracking accountabilities, there is chances to things get missed and everything is chaotic over there. So that's exactly where a structured Q&A feature creates a huge difference, what I believe.
So, why does this feature matter? Like traditionally, if we look, when multiple stakeholders are involved, people rely heavily on emails for asking and answering questions, right? But once the volume increases, it becomes chaotic very quickly. So, what is your view on it? What do you think about it?
Exactly. Let me explain you in this way. Imagine a due diligence process where investors, legal advisors, auditors, and management teams are all asking questions simultaneously without any centralized system tracking like who has asked that question, what question was asked, what question was answered, which documents are connected. To resolve that query becomes extremely difficult.
So, what exactly changes once a company starts using a centralized Q&A workflow?
Instead of scattered communication, Q&A is a centralized workflow where every single activity is trackable and manageable, be it any question, be it its response, its clarification, everything is managed in one organized workflow.
So, how does the feature work in practical terms for teams handling complex processes?
The best thing about this feature is that it creates a structured communication environment. It has three roles: participants who can ask the questions, experts who can answer the questions, and Q&A admin who has all the control over this functionality. Means adding or removing users as an participants or an expert, manage visibilities, manage categories, and all this. Even also, Q&A admin is responsible for publish that particular answer that is being answered by any expert. So these all Q&A related configuration is managed and hosted by the Q&A admin. So there is no need to go here and there and follow the questions, what question is belong to, what answer belong to which question. So everything is there in centrally managed platform where everything is managed properly, visible properly, and trackable properly.
And another important aspect in is security. Sensitive conversations remain within the platform instead of being shared across multiple unsecured channels. So, how does this impact deal execution?
Yeah, that's true. Investors and advisors usually need quick clarifications before making any decisions. If answers are delayed or information is difficult to locate, confidence can drop and timeline can be stretched.
So, in many ways, we can say the Q&A feature is not just a communication tool, right? it directly impacts execution efficiency as well.
Absolutely. Faster response create a smoother workflow, better collaboration, and a stronger decision making. It also reduces duplication because team can see previous responses instead of answering the same question again and again.
So, do you think this feature is also useful for M&A and IPOs, or does it have wider business applications as well?
Yes, because every organization struggles with information management at some level. The ability to centralize discussions, maintain accountability, and create an audit trail becomes extremely valuable nowadays.
And I think as business continue moving toward digital operations, features like these become less of a luxury and more of a necessity. So, looking ahead, where do you see collaboration tools evolving in the future?
I think the future of collaboration will focus heavily on intelligent workflows, platform that don't just store the data, but really helps team communicate, response, and execute faster.
And that's exactly why features like Q&A are gaining so much attention. Business today wants speed, transparency, security, and efficiency all the same time. So overall, the new Q&A feature is solving a very practical problem, making communication more organized, secure, and efficient during high-stake processes.
And as transactions and projects become more complex, tools that improve clarity and executions will continue becoming increasingly important.
Harshita, great information. And thank you everyone for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the discussion on how the new Q&A feature is transforming collaboration and deal execution.
Thank you, Gunika. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you everyone. Till then, keep it to the point.